Howdy y'all, this is Willie Downs with Atlas Backyard Sheds, and today I'm in Elkhart, Texas, standing in front of a 16x40 that was purchased by Connie about 3.5 years ago. Now, what she has done to the inside of this home is absolutely stunning, and I want to take you inside and give you a tour of this beautiful home. So come along, let's take a look.
So my name is Connie Pepper. We were looking for a place to live. We had a house that was sitting here that was old. We moved it. We were looking for a place to turn into, a weekend house. So we went to different storage places. We found Atlas. They were the nicest. We were in between selling a house in Pearland, buying something here. And we thought the rent-to-own thing would be the easiest, and it was. The guy at Atlas that I talked to was super, super nice, great personality. The payments were low. And so it was just the best option at the time for us to do that. So we went through that, and it took about, I had to get the land cleared off first. And it took maybe about 5 weeks to get it out here, and then it took them only 7 hours to build it, and it was up and going. Probably about 6 or 7 months for us to get it together. We weren't in a hurry to get it done. And then we had bought like the mini split air conditioner. We bought that in Houston. We had a guy come out here and put it in, real nice guy. He put it in for us. And it's got, I didn't know it had a heater in there, so the first time I stayed here, it was like 30-something degrees outside. I said, do we have a heater? And we had that little fireplace, and it will warm up the place, but I thought, there's gotta be a heater on here. But it was real dark, and I didn't want to get up and find it, and I find there is a heater in it, so there's got a heater. But I would have figured out some way to put the air conditioner in the bathroom, because it's very hot in there during the summer. We have fans and stuff in there, but you're not gonna be in the bathroom very long anyway. So if you keep the door open and keep a fan going that direction, it stays pretty cool. The mini split actually works really well. When it's like 110 outside, it's pretty cool in here. So, my parents live across the street, and my dad passed away in July 19th, be 3 years. My aunt and uncle owned this land, and so we decided we wanted to keep it in the family. So I purchased the land from my cousins, and there was an old house and a mobile home sitting here. So we had to clean all that off. We cleaned all that off and got this, and they come out and built this one here. And we just wanted some place just to have, to get away for the weekend so we could stay, across the street, be with my mom if she needed anything done. Or my husband we lived in Pearland at the time, and he was working in Corsicana. He worked in Jewett and Buffalo. So he would stay here in the cabin during the summer and stuff, and then, go work there. And I stayed in Pearland. We didn't know hardly anybody here. We knew a few people. We contacted a man that my mom goes to church with, and he had a contractor. And he said, he came out and looked, and I told him what I wanted to have done. He's like, okay, I can make it happen. So he just didn't do it all at one time. It took him a little time to do it. Maybe about 6 months, 7 months, he got it. So he would work sometimes, and then it rained, he couldn't work. And so, I knew what I wanted to do with the inside the house, but at the time, everything was going up in price. So we had to cut some costs and change some things. And is there some things I would have done different? Yes. There's some things if you want to live in the house full time, you need, waterproof floors, and you need different things in the house. But just for a weekend cabin, it came out really good. I knew what it wanted to look like, and the contractor kind of made it happen. The building was only like $15,000. And at that time, this has been, 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago. So, but now I think they're like $25,000 now for this same building. So, I would make it easier, like I put a clawfoot tub inside the bathroom. I would not suggest putting that. I'd put a regular tub. I might have changed where I put the washer and dryer and stuff, so it'd be easier for you to get into, and put a shower in there. I would probably put waterproof floors, because the floors are not waterproof. You don't want the water in the bathtub to be around there. And I would have known how to do the cabinets a little bit different. When you're buying house cabinets for a storage building, they won't fit. You gotta know how to make them fit. We only had a certain budget we had to work with. So if you buy the cabinets that go in the corner, they're like, $700 for a cabinet that goes in the corner. Well, I would rather have that with something else than, And I got lucky. I had a lot of furniture that was antique furniture that I made into, I didn't have a pantry, so I made a pantry. And then I used an old sewing machine for the bottom for my sink. I just knew what I wanted. Pinterest helped out a lot. It gives you different pictures and stuff of how I wanted. So I just had this contractor go, okay, this is kind of what I want, make it fit, and it came out okay. Like we're not living here the whole time, but somebody could live here in this house. It was just a couple. I would suggest you put in some closets maybe put in a wall, because I left everything, you know, all opened up inside. So it was just me and my husband just for the weekend. We didn't need that much, you know, privacy. We had the bathroom to go into.
Isn't this incredible, y'all? If you love the inside of this home as much as I do, then please be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss future content just like this. All right, now let's take a look at the rest of the home.
It's kind of small, you know, but I mean, it's over 600 square feet. But I mean, usually everybody wants an open concept with the kitchen and living room. That was easy. So when we come to the bedroom, I thought I didn't want to have to put a wall up there and have to walk through a doorway coming in and out. So I just left everything all open. But I knew the bathroom had to be private. And then I didn't want a door to open and close. We put a barn door in. So it was just a lot easier that way. But the main thing was air conditioning, because it's hot. Plumbing, which we had city water and city sewer here, thank goodness. And we had to have somewhere to wash clothes. And that bathroom could be a lot bigger if you put like a stackable washer and dryer in there. I just came across the washer and dryer on sale at Costco. That's where I got it from. So, I mean, we were just me and him. We just knew it was gonna be just me and him. So we didn't really need, you know, a whole lot of stuff in here. But probably all together, I wanna say probably about $50,000, maybe 56, depends, you know, on what you want to put in here. If you want to put high-end stuff in here, then, you know, you can. I mean, they appraised the little cabinet at $40,000. But they don't even know what's inside of it. They've never seen the inside. They just know there's a storage, and it's considered a storage, but they still priced it at $40,000. That's what I'm paying taxes on. So, but it worked out. Everything we worked out, we got. You know, we have full-size everything, full-size washer and dryer, full-size refrigerator. So it all worked out pretty good. It's quiet here. It's a place to get away. You know, if you lived here, it's really quiet. There's not a lot to do. There's things out going towards Tyler and Jacksonville. There's a big mud park in Jacksonville. But yeah, just peace and quiet. Being across from my mom, you know, being able to see her. Oh, all the way it looks, all the decorations. It came out really good. I thought, oh no. I kind of started putting things together, and I put a lot of personalized things in here, because my aunt and uncle owned the land, and he died on this land, and we were very, very close. And so I wanted to make sure that I had sentimental things here that showed both him and my aunt, you know, here. Like I had pictures of my uncle and me when I was a baby, and then I had pictures of my daughter and him holding her when she was a baby. Put those things up. He had an old '57 Chevrolet that I used to ride in the very back. I took pictures of that. I got pictures of my dad. You know, he lives across the street. If you look at the sign that says Henderson Road, they were Hendersons. I didn't ask them where they got the sign from. I don't want to know. So, little things like that. And then we always feel like he's here with us, him and my aunt. So, she loved ladybugs. Ladybugs are all over this place. I grew up here. We used to have big baseball games with the kids next door. He had kids everywhere. He loved kids. So kids were always here. There was always people here all the time. So it makes it feel like they're still here. It's been nice having a place to get away. If you live in the city, to get away for the weekend, you know. It's nice and quiet here. The summers are hot. And we have over an acre and a half of land here, so it's fun mowing. But just being around your family, you know, I'm an only kid, so having my mom across the street, my uncle. We had two uncles pass away, and my dad passed away. To have two uncles pass away. So when you get older, you want to have family. You want to have a place for your kids to come spend the weekends. They can come see their grandparents, you know. So other than that, it's been real nice. We got really lucky. We found a really good contractor. If we have a contractor that does what he's doing, then you're good. You got to have a budget. You got to know what you want to put in your house. You want to know, you know, if you wanted to make it just plain, just for a weekend and not have anything fancy, then you can save a lot of money that way. I just knew what I kind of wanted it to look like. I wanted to have like shiplap walls, and I couldn't afford the shiplap because it was real expensive, so I used the shiplap paneling. And because, you know, wood is not cheap. Cabinets are not cheap. So you definitely have to have a budget, shop, look around, contact people that live here. They can find different people that do different things. There's a place over in Wells that you can buy shiplap to do this whole room for like $1,000. So, and you got to make sure you have a bunch of insulation. And something else I would not have done is put it so far up off the ground, but my husband wanted to be able to climb, you know, without the spiders to get underneath the house. So there's little things, just research it, see what you want. You know, you don't have to have high-end things to make things work in here, because it just, you know, and I shopped and shopped and shopped and looked for things. And I bought things a little bit at a time. When I bought like the fans, the lights, I bought them off Amazon. I bought them a little bit at a time, and then we brought them up here and put them up. And I got lucky because my uncle's an electrician, so he helped put the electrical and stuff in. Electrical and plumbing and sewer and water, that's your most expensive things.
So now that you've had a chance to take a look at the inside of the 16x40, I would love to hear your thoughts. So tell us in the comments what your favorite part of this home was and what maybe you would do different. So yeah, go ahead, leave us a comment below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.